let us know. Our theory is that maybe our microphone has been on the fritz and it might have gone. So we switched microphones. If this doesn't work, I do have a microphone here that does work. Yeah.
Let's start over though, since I didn't hear the first part.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I
that
didn't
would
hear
be.
any of that.
We're gonna spare you guys that part, but we'll do
We'll
do the quick announcements and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's right. So we have Levi here.
Hi everyone.
Yay!
You'll remember him.
We were running late because Teddy helped me dig my car out of my alleyway because of snow. Also, my neighbor Sarah. And also, I will be at Con of the North this weekend. If you're in Minnesota or in the area, please come join, hang out. Let me know on Discord if you're going to be there. I'll be running a couple D&D games and wandering about. So say hello.
All right.
The summary is Wick is awake, quietly helping her mother cook and get the house ready, and Valchar came down and it got awkward.
And Valchar is awkward.
Imagine that.
In conclusion, Valchar is awkward.
Valchar is awkward.
And
at
then he
least around parents.
went back upstairs to put his pack up his stuff.
Can
After
somebody
we
say
talked
Valchar's awkward one more time?
Valchar
I'm pretty
is
sure
awkward.
Okay, thank you, bro.
Valchar
We should
is
start a
kind
new
of- that's the
hashtag.
awkward
Valchar
one,
is
right?
awkward.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? I'm good with it.
Then,
and we're trying to wait in town one more day for Enna to show up.
so I believe Sai is waking up at this point. Then.
Yes.
Man, I need to get like a 4-foot bed because I just sleep like a rock in these things. All right, I go downstairs.
All right, you see Wick and her mom cooking.
Mrs. T, how's it going?
Oh, morning, Sai. How are you?
No, I'm doing great. Thank you very much. Man,
How'd you sleep?
I slept great. I was just telling myself I need to get myself a really short bed because here I just sleep like I'm unconscious.
Maybe
It's pretty
it's
great.
the not having to worry about people being after you thing.
No, that's still a problem here.
It's not a problem here. No
Okay.
one will come after you.
Okay, thank you.
Are you okay, Wick?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Why
No,
would people be
no,
after
no.
you?
Friends are looking for me.
Why would that keep you up at night?
Because I'm waiting for them to show up.
Huh.
You know, gotta be polite.
Oh, well, yeah, you are quite polite.
Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Anyone has ever said that?
Sai acts very differently
like-
around your mom.
It does. Multiple 100 years.
Well, you need any help getting everything ready? Although it looks like there's a lot of food already, so
Oh,
thank
no,
you very
well,
much.
we're almost done. I mean, maybe you can see to your Valchar. He might be sick or something. I don't. He kind of went back upstairs right away.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay, we'll get some food together. What can
I can help if you want.
Sure.
Oh, sure, please. I want to see this. You supposedly did so good yesterday.
I did. That was
Alright.
with chores, though.
Give me a. What do you want to do? Sleight of
How
hand.
about survival if it's cooking?
Intelligence?
Sure.
I mean,
let's
I
do
can- I can-
survival.
I can
I
do
like
sur-
a survival.
I can
check.
do sleight of hand. I have a plus. Is it really survival when you're in a house with
You're
like
cooking.
a stove and stuff?
You still have to cook.
What else do you think it's better though?
Intelligence?
For how well you.
Nah, cooking's a
Just do
win.
survival. Just roll me a survival check.
14.
You do a fine job.
Do better than Wick does. Well, let's. No, actually, you do one less than Wick does. That's a 15.
So you are helping?
Yeah, I was helping to start with.
And that's with like a -2.
No, this is survival, not sleight of hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sleight of hand I would have had a
Oh no,
23.
sleight of hand. That
Last time we did dishes strictly, and you did sleight of hand, I believe.
Which makes more sense, because
Right.
it is, yeah.
So you guys get.
Did you steal silverware or something?
Well, it's just how you're moving your hands and stuff, whatever.
I may
We're-
have.
Okay, we're going with it. DM ruling. So then
No,
you
that was
guys.
a character question. Did you steal
Oh.
silverware?
Come on, that's a ridiculous thing to say to your best friend.
Yeah, that is a little mean, Wick.
Thank you, I really appreciate it. She gets this way sometimes.
You know.
Are you going for the character break or what?
I know my daughter. She can be quite difficult at times, but overall, she's very loving.
If I have my way by the end of the day, she's gonna say, "You're just like your brother," and I'm gonna be like, "Yes."
Put her through a mental break.
I'm pretty sure if that happens, Wick is just done. You thought Evil Valchar was bad.
I love D&D. Alright, so yeah,
Now that you've
I help
learned how to
cook and
play
I help eat. What's that?
Now that you've learned how to play it.
Yeah.
All
Finally.
right, so all of this is out of character.
That bit was.
Oh, that
Okay.
was, yeah.
You guys finish up.
I did not say out loud to her mother. I
Yeah.
would really like, if I had my way, she's going to say, "You're just like your brother."
You guys finish up dinner or breakfast, and it's dinner here. Okay, that's all right. You guys finish up, bring it all out, and set it on the table, and
I go to the stairs.
Valchar!
Yeah.
Breakfast!
Oh, it's ready?
Yes.
All right, I'll come down.
okay.
Well, sure, now you'll come down.
You guys eat breakfast pleasantly. Just you three and then your mom. Yeah, nothing eventful happens.
This is very good.
Oh, thank you,
I
Valchar.
appreciate it once again.
Both of them just helped. It was quite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they did quite a good job.
Nice.
It's nice to have some
fun.
extra hands around the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, usually when we're just out and about, it's usually just kind of killing some wild animals. So it's nice to.
Oh,
It's
In
What you
between
have to
cities,
do.
of course.
yeah.
you guys do a lot of in between city travel.
I mean, there's some travel from city to city.
Oh, okay.
Usually we have like bodyguards and stuff with us. So
Really?
Mhm.
Wow.
we try to get money by helping them take care of their goods while they go across tracts of land.
Bodyguards stuff?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why would they need you?
To cook.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Not Wick, obviously.
You gonna give me deception?
Yes.
Oh.
That's an 8. A natural 1,
A
but an 8.
natural one.
No, Mom,
just
it's
a
all
one.
true!
Huh. Right. No, yeah, totally makes sense. Bodyguards and the like. She gives a little glare to you.
To me?
Mm.
What was that, Mama?
Oh, it's okay. Just, I want you to be safe.
I am safe. I'm not traveling alone. Trust me, when you meet Enna, you'll understand I'm completely safe. Not him.
No pressure.
He seems to be a very stand-up gentleman. I don't know why you're so mean to him.
Thank you. I don't know.
He's not very competent.
How was the help with the chores yesterday, Wick?
How long did it take you to find me, Sai?
When?
Yesterday.
Oh, I don't know. Not very long.
I think I need to take care of some dishes. She picks up her half full plate and just walks into the kitchen.
I'm not about to overtake actual parent, but children, really?
She started it.
Oh, good lord.
You lied to my mother!
I lied to your mom? When?
Just now.
We did help transport Dan and all of his friends over to Ilion, didn't we?
But they aren't bodyguards.
I mean, Dan's not a bodyguard.
Well, yeah,
The guy's a better bodyguard than I am.
I wonder what Dan's up to.
Yeah, me too.
If only someone could scry.
What are Wellstone's doing?
Hopefully better than other places.
Yeah.
All right. If you guys are done, go ahead by all means.
No, it was more just.
Did you have plans for today, or are we just kind of actually going to relax?
I was gonna go check in with my idiot friend Tonkfa, but other than that, no, not really.
So we can actually relax.
I've got an intelligence of 12.
It's spelled with an F?
don't know if I've actually just relaxed in a while. I don't know if I...
We didn't really get to in Dunhildar or Ilion. We started to, and then things happened. We can relax.
So
I didn't even know what to do with myself.
Well, you could, I hate to say this, drink all day.
My God.
To be fair, that's not that different from what we did in Dunhildar.
I did single-handedly win the drinking competition, so...
Anna is not here to punch you.
I thought you needed 2
That is
hands.
correct.
Her spidey sense is tingling.
Yeah.
Yes,
She just like
tingling.
looks up at the sky and is like,
Sigh.
you roll your eyes and say sigh.
She just
The person-
reflexively facepalms
Yeah.
while walking.
The person you're traveling with is like, what's wrong? And you're like, I don't know.
Something with sigh.
So yeah, you could go see your friend, drink. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I don't know, after yesterday, maybe self-reflect. That was kind of a nightmare. Literally. And figuratively.
Yes, yesterday, which we are not talking about around my parents.
No, obviously not. That'd be crazy. You're the one that said, how long did it take you to find me yesterday? I'm just saying, you're the one that brought it up.
They knew I wasn't
Fact.
here.
Fact.
Go drink.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
I'll leave and go to that bar.
Deal. Anything else?
No?
I'm gonna go explore the library some more. Not actually look for anything specific, but
Okay.
just kind of
Nerd.
see what's in there.
Sure.
Maybe probably focus on religion areas.
Oh, and you're not gonna ask Wick for help? That's her
Ooh.
specialty!
What happened last time you guys went and read a book?
No.
That's a fair point.
To be fair, that book was not in the religion section.
Wait, was that from the religion section?
No,
or-
that one was not.
I'm gonna say goodbye to Mrs. T on the way out.
Oh, goodbye, Sai. Thank you
Okay.
so much for helping. And
Oh yeah, thank you so much for breakfast. Couldn't have done it without you.
you're too nice.
Oh, thank you.
Actually,
I say it loud enough so they can hear. Just
once Sai and Valchar are gone, I would like to go into Kellen's room again
Okay.
and just kind of like poke around more and see if I can find any clues to where he is.
He's in World of Warcraft. You already know this.
How can you kill that which has no life?
If you die in the game, you die for real.
It's Sword Art Online.
It's Sword Art Online. Oh god.
It's it's dot hack. Thank you. That was the original.
No, never heard of that one. I'm just kidding.
All right. So you're looking in his room.
Yeah.
Specifically, you're finding some
I-
eerie things. Nothing
Yeah.
like nothing that's like, oh my god. But you're trying to find out where he is.
I'm just trying to, like, are there any clues to where he is? Or, like, what he was doing before he left? Like,
He was researching a lot of things that would be very taboo to look into, like necromancy
and some of that's in the books that I grabbed from his room
right.
yesterday.
But you find some notes and you find some hand scribbled notes of like things that don't make a lot of sense because you're not really well versed in that type of stuff, and it wouldn't be in the library very often. But you're not able to come up with a sense of where he is though.
Okay.
Where he would be going.
I take anything I find that might be, like, incriminating if somebody not in the family found it.
Okay.
And, like, put it in my bag. Like,
Okay.
at the very bottom.
Right.
Yeah, that
Try to
can't go
stash it.
wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
This made my brother go crazy. Dibs.
Why do you have all this incriminating stuff?
I didn't do anything.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, then I think Wick is just gonna actually spend some time in her room kind of thinking about stuff.
Okay. You walk into the library, greeted by the father. Met him
Oh,
once,
Twice.
I think it was twice.
twice.
Good morning.
Oh, Valchar.
Yeah.
Valchar.
Yeah.
Yes. Welcome to the library. Can I help you with something?
Yeah. I was just kind of looking around to see like anything that you have on religions. I know we were looking yesterday for something more specific, but today I kind of just feel like browsing.
Well, that seems to be a Tibber's expertise. I can show you around. He kind of proudly struts over and leads you into the...
Wick organized that section. That is our section.
Proudly struts over and shows you some books, and way too many books he pulls off and puts on your arms, and you're like...
And then I very quickly drop because I can't hold them all.
Because it's strength
You
is
should
nothing.
have had a strong person with you.
Or a cart. Either or.
Cart. I mean, any of that. So I'm just looking for, like I would know a lot about the common gods.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to know, or at least look at what there's documentation for the kind of more unknown and evil.
Okay. I don't think there'd be a lot in this library. There'd be some, but not a ton.
Yeah.
You can look into some of that stuff though for the day or whatever. Okay. You can make it to the bar.
Did we want to have him have his conversation before I get there or after? Totally.
Well, actually, let's see what it is. So you will have been approached by one individual, a group, but one guy came up and talked to you from the Order of the Dawn and gave you a message to. They're just kind of walked
Roll
in
on to
and
see if
like,
you're too drunk to
Nope,
see
I'm
it.
fine. We're good.
No, I'm good.
I'm okay.
You're the Order of the Fawn.
They're just kind of like walk in the bar, like look around. We're supposed to meet somebody here,
Yeah, you guys didn't give me
and
the
then
name.
he starts
No, I thought we
they start
did.
to leave.
You looking for Tongfa, mate? I don't know.
Is that you?
I don't know if you're looking for Tongfa. You found him.
I don't know who I'm looking for in this dump.
We found plenty of people. You're looking for one in particular.
Yes, one that should be expecting us.
I guess that's probably me.
Well, by the...
Come on. Want to have a beer?
No.
My friend gave me plenty of... Well, I can buy you a few beers.
Don't worry about that. We have plenty of our own. Why don't you just tell them to come by the stronghold when they want
Stronghold
to
where? Here?
for the Order of the Dawn.
For the Order of the Dawn. Oh, yes. You're wearing an awful lot of red. All right, yes. Yeah, all right.
Okay. Thanks. And he just kind of leaves.
That went better than I expected.
Awkward messenger is awkward. Yeah, okay, cool.
Typically, money for beer and understanding a message don't go hand in hand very much. I know that personally.
So after a few hours of more drinking,
Good, it was a simple message.
Mr. Sai can walk in.
Well, it's like morning now, right?
Yeah.
I did crash. like,
I
was some sleep.
I'm awake now.
I
That was in the
figured-
morning?
So
Yeah.
you're on your second beer?
I figured you slept, woke up, and were just kind of like chilling out, drinking.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Bloody Marys, they're socially acceptable in the
Yeah.
morning.
And they come with a beer in
Mimosas,
Minnesota.
screwdrivers,
Mimosas.
and Bloody Marys. God's gift to brunch.
So that's
All right.
the circumstances. And so you show up.
Tongfa!
Sai! You, like, just missed your friends.
Oh.
Well, they said,
Is that you?
well, I mean, today you're my friend.
We'll see.
All right.
So what did they say?
They said you're supposed to come by the stronghold. They didn't say much.
Were they in red or blue?
They were in red, I believe, yeah.
Okay. Interesting. We'll have to go tell the rest of my group that after we've had a few.
Works for me.
I can relax today.
I know how to do that. Bartender! We'll have 3 more Bloody Marys. And whatever he's going to have.
Excellent.
Alright, so you guys just have some drinks and chill out.
3 more.
So Enna, it's probably a little after midday, and you finally end your travels back in Duskhaven.
Is it me and Azanar?
No,
Or
just you.
Oh!
Whoa.
As far as you know.
Yeah.
He is invisible.
Ezra is either invisible or dead.
Or both.
Hope for dead.
Or
Hope
just
for
forgotten.
Hey,
What's he done
you're
for me?
dead.
What's he done for me lately?
What have you done for me lately?
We are very off track today.
You're
Oh
very
my God.
baitable when it comes to
It's
songs.
super true. Okay, so I finally arrive at Duskhaven. And so, I'm sorry, I know you kind of described the city already,
Okay,
but I
yeah,
have
you-
now forgotten it a little bit.
You will see lots of butts everywhere.
I don't know that she knows what
I don't
that
think she
looks
knows.
like.
Do you know Thieves Can't? I don't think you
I
do.
just know the butt
But-
symbols.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a
from
symbol,
when we
and
were-
you
yeah.
taught me, yeah.
So the city is very
It's spreading.
it's built up a hill. It's
Spreading the butts. Yeah.
surrounded by a large
Come on
stone
now.
a large stone wall with ramparts and everything. There's one main gate. It kind of leads up to like there's a central little like palace, and then on either side of it is like two large like, castles. Kind of
Okay.
would be the better way of describing it. The blue on this side for you and right side for me, and then
Okay.
red on the left. So you can enter in, and there's like a big long pathway with a few branches off into a shanty looking town.
Okay. And so my instructions essentially were to find the library that the Tibbers work at.
Mm-hmm.
Or, okay.
I think so. That was up to you guys.
Yeah.
It's in Lowtown.
So I will. Is there like a?
They're guards and such.
I don't really like cards. Fine, I'll go ask one. Hey, you, guard.
Hey, you person,
Yeah,
civilian,
that's
peasant, something.
Yep. I'm looking for the library that the Tibbers work at. Some gnomes.
What?
We're a well-known family. Thank you very much.
Only person I've heard say that is you. Just saying.
A library. Do you know of a library run by gnomes?
A library, you'd probably want to head up the mountain somewhere closer. Someone might be able to direct you better.
Okay. Thanks. Have a good one.
Yep, you too. Stay out of trouble.
All right. Go.
You're playing Enna or Valchar? I can't quite tell.
So I will start heading up the.
As you get further into the city,
Yeah.
like you see a couple like beggars and crazy looking people kind of like walk around. One of them bumps into you, but you're able to make it past kind of the shady area, and then as you go higher, it gets better. We'll just fast track
Yeah,
it.
I make a mental note of the shady area because I assume I will find Sai there at some point.
Okay.
I'm there right now.
And then if I see like a place to buy armor, I will try and find some studded leather.
Okay. Well, if you're
Not
looking
bad
for
things in
directions
this town.
to
If
the
I just pass by one, then I'll grab it. If not, I'll ask for directions.
you would have
later.
gotten directions to the library. Someone
Okay.
higher up would have known where to go and send you in the right direction. But you would pass a few shops if you want to stop by and buy something.
Yeah, I'll buy some studded leather. I don't know if you want to act that out or
No,
okay,
it's
cool,
fine.
Cool. I'll just mark down the right amount of gold.
Okay.
45.
Is it? No,
No.
that's not right.
We don't have to look it up now. It's just
Yeah,
this way.
well, I'll do it at the half. That's
Right. Okay. So then you finally make your way to the library. You see it's studious gnome, just kind of older individual, just kind of like sorting some books and writing in some paper. And
I say, hello.
welcome, traveler.
Thank you. Do you know Wick?
Yeah. Well, yeah. What do you need to know with Wick? She's my daughter.
Oh, wonderful. I'm Enna. I'm supposed to meet Wick here.
Oh. One of her weirder friends is
Which
back
one?
there.
Color skin? Red?
He's wearing a very
Horns?
colorful coat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. I know who that is.
Well, she has 2 friends with horns that have been walking around. This is the...
It's my duplicate.
Okay.
It's actually Tongfa.
I know.
Okay.
I'm just gonna assume that Sai has found a new sort of disguise.
That's fair.
He's back there if you'd like to go say hi.
Wonderful, thank you.
We're in a library. I was gonna holler it out.
I head back towards Valtry and I say, "Hey there, stranger."
Oh shit, you made it.
I did. In fact, I can usually find my way across land being a ranger.
I mean, yeah.
Prove it.
How's it going?
Well.
Oh boy,
Things have been going fine.
Okay.
As per usual,
That sounded like not a measured response at all. Great. Okay.
We tend to have danger find us.
Yeah, that is consistent with my experience thus far. Yep.
I don't know if you are familiar with one of Sai's friends named Tongfa.
Would I don't think I would have used yeah.
No.
No, but that's kind of a weird name.
It is.
Okay.
Agreed.
I mean, so's Valtry, to be fair. But anyway.
Also agreed.
Well, he came and found us.
Okay.
Via Sai's special signal.
That's
Yeah.
good. That keeps paying dividends.
However, Tongfa wasn't Tongfa.
Okay. Who was Tongfa?
We don't know for sure. We know it was someone who was able to change their appearance, and Tongfa was in a crate. I'm assuming, which we all know, we assumed Tongfa was Tongfa when Tongfa wasn't Tongfa.
Yeah, okay.
I'm assuming this Tongfa is true Tongfa.
I mean, getting caught in a crate while somebody else impersonates you does sound like Sai's kind of friend. Just throwing that out there.
Also impersonating somebody in a crate also sounds like Sai's kind of friend.
Legitimately 6 of 1, really.
I'm unbiased.
So we talked to the Arcane, not Alliance.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
Alliance?
talked to both.
Well,
Arcane Alliance and Order of the Dawn.
we talked to those two.
Because I'm not there.
What's that noise?
Very bad pigeon.
We talked to those two to find out if we can have a discussion with the higher ups of those two groups to find out if they would be willing to help us out in our quest.
How'd that go?
Honestly, it went better than I thought.
Okay.
We didn't get to the leaders, but all conversations did not end with us with blades drawn at us.
That's new and different
I
for
know.
us.
Great,
good job.
I hold up whatever book I'm looking at. It's like, so's this for me.
What?
I'm reading a book.
Do you not read?
I don't usually. At least not when I have no
Educational.
time.
So, what is everybody up to today now that you've had sort of this eventful time in the city, it seems?
As far as I'm aware, Wick is in the house next door, which is their true house.
Okay.
This is, I guess, a separate library. And I'm trying to remember if I know where Sai went.
We told
Yeah.
him to go drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Sai went drinking, probably with Tongfa.
Okay.
Prove it.
I would assume he's probably at insert bar name here.
It doesn't have a name.
Insert shady place
Yes.
that has no name here.
You know where they put me up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to go meet up with him, he's probably there.
Okay. I think I'll quickly stop by and say hello to Wick. I feel weird just sort of barging in somebody's house?
I can walk
Okay.
in there with you. Also,
Yeah. Oh, okay. What I
It's-
feel like I'm gonna like this.
this is going to be even lower in volume.
Good.
Wick had a book. Said
Okay.
book, it was
Did she finally get some erotica? Girl needs it bad.
I am not sure. That was not this book.
Oh, okay. All right.
This book
Unless. No, probably not.
literally sucked us into it. We were in a
Not
story.
a euphemism. Got it.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm with you.
You know the saying, you get sucked into a book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one
This one literally.
Oh, what? How?
Usually that's erotica for you.
Keep telling this story. I don't know the right prompting question for this.
Go on.
Yeah.
So we were in a story. Things just kind of progressed as if you were in a game of some sort. You know how
Okay.
you always have like a person saying, "Go do this thing."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had that. We died because we failed. We came back. We basically just had infinite lives. We all looked cool. That's not important. Anyway.
Did everybody share in this? Like,
Yes,
everybody remembers this?
all three of us talked about it afterwards.
Cool.
At the end of it, though,
Mm-hmm.
Wick came across her brother.
The brother?
The brother.
Yeah. I only know little bits, but
So
how did that go?
about as well as you'd expect.
Uh-huh. Okay. What does her brother have to do with anything other than Wick's emotional state?
Well, at least the way that what we experienced
Mm-hmm.
was. Do I know what the evil being was? Okay, there was an evil being.
Okay.
You know how when we were. Anyway.
Didn't bear any resemblance to any of the other evil beings that we've dealt with so
As
far?
far as I'm aware, no.
We'll
Okay.
go under the saying nondescript.
Okay.
Just shadowy
Yes.
evil.
When time froze, did they hear the stuff with
Yeah.
Kellen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Only the NPCs did.
The NPCs froze. The PCs didn't.
Mhm.
And
Kind of like in Sword Art Online.
brother was on that side and bound all of us and then talked directly to Wick.
So he was also in the book.
Either he was in the
Fair.
book or this story, however it was created, had that already and taken into account.
Did you guys, when you came back, did you still have the book?
Nope.
Or did it disappear?
That was gone.
Okay. How did you get out?
I am not sure. I know Kellen, I think is the name that I heard.
Yeah. Okay.
Basically just said, "You're not ready," and then pushed us out of the book.
He sounds like a charmer.
Yeah. Was it?
No,
Okay.
it was the elf.
Oh, okay. I would have not said what I just said, and I would have said the correct thing.
I got you.
Yes, the elf you haven't mentioned yet.
Wow, you guys have had a few days of hijinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And yet today, we're resting.
That's actually when was the last time we did that?
Not since we met.
We did for like a day in Ilion before we got run out of the city, but yeah, I guess. I mean, we had a few sort of between things days in Dunhildar, but we were kind of locked up in the stronghold.
Yeah. And I have found out I don't do well not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm also looking into what I can find with anything with Wick's background that with whatever being is giving her powers. I'm also trying to figure out if there's anything that's going on with anything else in the world. Like, can we talk, or can I go into any of these other temples that we might be able to maybe enlist a god? I doubt it, but
What have you figured out about Wick's patron?
I can only assume is somehow the journal that she's been keeping might have something to do with how they can communicate.
Yeah. Well, because the handwriting, I mean...
There is that, too. So, there's a lot that I don't know. Mm-hmm. There's a lot that I want to know.
Yeah.
But it's not really worth speculating at this time. Because we don't have a good lead.
Yeah.
The only lead we have right now is Julia.
Yeah. Which may or may not be real as far as physical leads to follow go.
That said, Julia was also in that book.
Huh.
Also an elf.
Human.
No, an elf was in the book too.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, I was there.
Wait, did you figure out what Julia looks like? Because we haven't gotten much in the way of description.
Looked like the drawing?
Similar. They're like the features were actually defined.
Okay.
Human woman, long brown hair, solid looking. I mean, she's a fighter. Solid looking. Build. Kind but hardened features.
Like Enna.
Softer jawline.
Okay. Any more updates you want to give me there, bro? Okay.
I think that was 24 hours worth, yeah.
Wow, okay. I learned some things.
Oh boy.
But I think it might be worth telling the whole group together.
I agree. We're all kind of split up right now.
But I will say that the news is mostly not great.
As expected.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go. Oh, will you take me into the house
Yes.
so I can go quickly, and then you can go back to reading.
Yep. I'm just gonna close the book. I'll
Okay.
be like, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go. Not introduce. Show her to where Wick is.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Lovely
back to
to
everything.
meet you.
It was nice meeting you. I don't think I caught your name.
Enna.
Anna. Oh, nice to meet you.
So we'll walk outside, walk into the house, and
Wick is in her room.
Hi, Valchar.
hey, this is Enna.
Oh,
Enna was the one that we were waiting for.
oh, hi, Anna. Wick.
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah?
Hi, Anna. Your friend's here to play. I guess I don't really know what to say in this situation.
I'm not a kid.
Yeah, well, totally. You're my kid.
They can come up. I don't know why they're... What?
Okay.
Start heading up.
I guess just it was nice meeting you,
Enna.
Anna. Oh, hi. Yes, I'm Tara. I'm Wick's mom.
Oh, wonderful. Nice to meet you, Tara.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for letting us sort of tromp through your house.
Yeah, I don't think I have another bed. I could come up with something though.
I can sleep on the floor. That's fine.
Oh no, not absolutely not. We'll
I've-
figure something
I've-
out.
It's totally fine. I've slept on lots of floors. It's fine.
Oh no, nonsense. I'll figure something out.
Okay. Okay.
I will lead you to Wick's room.
Okay. Cool. Are you coming in, or are you
Nope,
just
I'm
gonna
heading back.
Okay. So I just kind of knock as I come in. Hey there, Wick.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
Good. Yeah.
How was your, little thing?
Oh. I have something for you.
For me?
Mm-hmm. And she pulls out of her pack your short sword that you dropped, and I say, loose this again, and it's mine. But Azanar found it and gave it back to me. So next time you see Azanar, you should thank him because he's the one who found it and he didn't keep it for himself.
His weapons are way better.
Yeah.
His weapons are soul bound to him, so he can't lose them.
Maybe take a lesson.
Well,
So, I hear you guys have Valtrar filled me in on the sort of wild time that you've had in the city.
It's been interesting,
Mm-hmm.
but we're relaxing today.
How are you doing on relaxing?
Good, I've just been reading.
What have you been reading?
It's so much worse when you're trying to hide it.
Valtrar's peeing in the bathroom.
The
He was
walls
invisible,
are
so
really,
you never knew.
the walls are really thin.
I am just reading, books. Lots of books. All the books.
Fun books or like...
Yeah, definitely
Nah.
fun books.
Okay. Did you have any thoughts about anything else to do on our sort of golden relaxation day?
I was actually probably going to head out for a little walk in, after lunch.
After
Sundial.
lunch.
Is that after lunch o'clock or after lunch 30?
Sleep, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Easy.
That's size. You just gotta throw in a bunch of drinking.
Drinking's instead of sleep.
I thought drinking was instead of day.
No, sleep is just smaller than everything.
Okay. Do you, So I assume that I missed the tour of the city.
We didn't do too much of a tour of the city. Things kind of happened, and Sai didn't really care. I mean, I showed you a little bit. I showed you, like, specifically the temples.
Okay.
Because that's what you were interested in.
Yeah.
I showed you what you asked about. I know.
Well, if you want to do your walk alone, you totally can. But if you
I
want
was, it
company,
less of a walk, more of I was gonna go see an old friend.
okay. I still don't know whether that means you want company or not.
I'm sure you don't want to hang out with me. You have other things you could do. Like, I don't know. You like to drink.
It's true. I do.
That's the go-to when you want to get rid of
do-
us, isn't it?
I do enjoy drinking, but you know, it's like midday.
Sai's been drinking since like 9 a.m.
I'm sure he's done enough for both of us.
Especially the first day.
Yeah.
He drank a lot.
All right.
We were supposed to come straight here, and then we ran into somebody. Well, he saw his stupid little symbol, which apparently means butts.
Yeah. It's the only piece of thieves' cant that I know, and it's because it's his symbol. So like,
I'm making a name for myself.
anytime he wants to like leave something somewhere, or like it's like his version. It's like a graffiti tag. It's like Sai was here, except it's a butt in thieves' cant.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So he saw his sign, and we ran into a friend that wasn't actually a friend. It was somebody pretending to be a friend.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Well, he spent lots of time drinking with him, and he and Valchar missed dinner with my family the first night.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
It's kind of rude.
It's okay. I understood. And so did my parents.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, you're not telling the part about how your parents love me.
No. Mike doesn't understand that.
Well,
I can show you
Mom.
where Sai probably is.
Just a mom.
And give you a small
So
tour on the way.
yeah, that sounds great.
Okay.
All right.
Sure. Where's Valchar? You said
I think he was in the library.
Sounds like he was peeing in the bath.
I heard this weird
These
noise.
doors don't shut.
No, they don't lock.
Well.
Hey, 1,000 years from now they invent insulation, so that's okay.
You get asbestos.
Yes. I mean, worth it.
But so he was in the library, I think, just like reading some books or something. So.
Oh, okay.
Did he not tell you where he was going?
No.
Okay, yeah, he was in the library.
Well, I guess I can take you to where Sai is if you want to go there now.
Sounds great.
Sure.
Meanwhile, you guys have been drinking for probably like 3 hours.
I'm actually starting to not drink as much and tell Sai that we should probably be getting on the road to the Ashenar Empire and, encouraging him to do that.
Okay.
I'm also not getting like sloppy drunk. I'm just getting like tipsy.
I'm starting to actually get like down to like, hey, I was hired to help you guys do this. I've got a job, and the longer I sit here not doing that job, the less time I'm getting paid. So.
Beer?
Yeah, that sounds good.
How's it feel?
So a couple hours after some individuals in blue show up, very predominant blue, just like it was a very predominant red earlier. I walk in, kind of look around, and start to leave.
They were gonna come to my place.
Sai, those look like the blokes in red earlier.
Excuse me. Arcane Alliance.
Yes.
I'm assuming you're here for a reason.
Well, we were here to meet some.
I think you were here to meet me.
No. Shut up, Tonka.
It's a Tinder date gone really wrong.
What can I do for you?
We were sent here to say that.
I order a couple drinks and just bring them over.
No, thank you.
And like as he holds out his hand, I just put it in there and then just walk away, so he has to be holding it.
Well, you are summoned to the oh god, what is it called?
Arcane Alliance.
Yeah, it's just I'm trying to think of what.
It wouldn't be a stronghold if it's
you're
university?
summoned to the fortress for patent pending fortress.
Is this how you typically summon people?
What?
Stick up your butt?
I'm pretty sure that where I come from, are you talking business? Because if you're going to talk business,
you need beer.
We're supposed to do a drink and cheers. There's a ritual to this, and it would be very inconsiderate if this is this a business meeting? Are you summoning my
No,
friend
it's
Sai?
fine. I don't want to interrupt you drinking, and they leave.
Oh god.
Okay. See you later.
Remember how long it took us to get into the True Swords?
Well, those guys were rude.
Hey, we got one.
Well, do you want their beers?
I mean, if nobody's gonna drink
All right.
them.
Probably about 30 minutes later, so you two show up.
Yeah, and I'd be giving like a small tour as we walk. Like, yeah,
Okay.
this is this thing, and this is this thing, and what I tried to do on our way in, and was rudely told to not.
Is there anything in particular, like, that you would point out? Anything?
I'd point out, especially in the Arcane Alliance, which is the area I would know best, I'd point out, like, temples, a couple magical shops, I think I would point out a couple places where it's like, yeah, I took Julia there and there. Like, places where it's like, I'm trying to cement that this person is real, because
Sure.
having a little bit of a crisis on that.
Sure. What did you and Julia do there?
Oh, well, that was where I was showing her how, that's a temple. Well, it's a shrine inside of a temple, but it's a shrine to a different god.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really cool. So I was showing her that, and then over there was this really cool art shop. So I was showing her art.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then once we got out of Arcane Alliance, I'm like, I know there's a shop down there that sells paper.
Okay. Specific?
Well, not just paper, but if we have to replace pages in a book, we can go there.
Sure. Oh, that makes sense. Got it. Okay.
Run by Smichael Mott.
But like little things like that, and then last, if I'm remembering correctly, that is where we left Sai's friend.
So,
Hey, Jane.
what?
I don't think they came
No.
inside.
So,
Are you not pointing directly to the?
I pointed to the thing, but you
Outside
also
of
said
it.
the wrong name.
You can prove that.
It's on
Um,
record.
Oh yeah.
And
He was inside. You couldn't hear him.
Yeah, can't prove it. Literally everything is recorded and on the internet and publicly available in multiple formats. But so,
God, I hope I click record.
so other than your home and your library, what's your favorite place in the city?
My favorite place is the temple to my god.
Yeah? Oh, I'm sorry, you've told me a little bit, I think, but which one's your god again?
Halil. She's a dragon god.
Mm-hmm.
And she loves stories and songs and those who appreciate, and she is the god of humor and storytelling, and her symbol is an open book.
Sounds about right.
But she also doesn't like cruelty or bullying, and she doesn't like people who do bad things.
Yeah, that sounds like the right deity for you. Where's the temple?
That's actually back up in the Arcane Alliance. I took Velchar there.
Oh, cool.
It's a little shrine inside on the side of a theater.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
All right. Well, you'll have to show me that later when we're back up that way.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna leave you here because I don't really want to see Sai's friend, or be in a bar.
Okay. All right. Well, where should we meet up?
I mean, we're staying at my place.
Okay. When? What time?
I figured we'd all get together for dinner again.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
What time do you guys usually have dinner?
Sai knows.
Does he though?
It's a little after sunset.
Okay. I will make sure I'm there.
Okay.
It is. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see you then.
Yeah,
Thanks for the tour.
of course. I maybe can give you a better one later.
This is great. You can show me whatever you want.
Thanks.
And then I'll head in.
Okay. You can identify Sai quite quickly.
Hey, Knucklehead.
12 people turn to look at you.
I think she's talking to you, bloke.
Not you
Sure
guys.
she's not talking to
you
you?
guys.
I don't know her.
The particularly ugly one in the
Oh.
corner. Hey, the
Hey.
very elfy looking
How's it
one.
going?
Hi, buddy.
Yeah. Glad you're back.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for the warm welcome, jerk face.
All right. How's this for a warm
I
welcome?
like her.
Beer?
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
I like her more. And who might this be?
I'm Enna. Who are you?
I am Tongfa. Nice to meet you, Enna. Wait a minute. Enna,
Ignore the weird name.
I think I've heard of you. You're friends with Sai and your name is... Congratulations, Enna. Nice to meet you.
Congratulations on what?
Oh, you know.
On
The good news.
what good news?
The good news about you.
What good news about me?
Well,
It's
I've
usually
heard
best to ignore it.
No, I want to hear what this good news is.
Everybody's talking about the engagement.
To whom?
Well, you should know who you're engaged to, right?
Sorry, who am I?
Sai. Your friend doesn't even know who she's engaged to. Well,
What did you do?
She's so strange.
What did you do?
I don't know, Dandelion or whatever her name was. In the Dwarven City.
She's not a horse named Dandelion.
There can be non-horses named Dandelion. That's very rude of you.
Yeah,
People named Dandelion would be very
Is
offended.
there trouble in paradise?
Clearly. I haven't seen her for a while, so maybe that's what happened.
You know what? Forget I said anything. I'm sorry. Let's have that drink.
Missed you.
I will murder you.
I know.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
For the record, I'm not engaged. He's full of shit.
Well, I know that to be true.
Yeah.
All
Not
right.
engaged. In fact, broke up with her when we left the city.
I don't know. I told him that like 2 days ago. I don't remember. Welcome back.
Why do I choose to travel with you again?
Very good question.
Okay. Alright. Hi, Tonfa. I am Enna. Not engaged, still not available to you. How's it going?
I'm doing great.
Great.
Been much better since being let out of the box.
You'd be surprised how often he hears that women are not available to him.
Great. So with that little misconception cleared up, how I hear the things have been kind of weird here in town.
You heard about the book?
Yep, I heard about the book.
Yeah,
I heard
that's
about
cool.
you being you, but also not you, and maybe
Apparently,
also
I
being in a
stabbed
crate.
someone in the back.
That's me
but-
again.
You could tell it wasn't me by the part where I just stood there and died like a little chump. So,
It's true.
if you're ever wondering if it's me, just try to kill me and you'll
To
know
be
when I
fair,
die or don't.
If you're gonna stab one
If I
of the
die,
four of
it's
us
not-
in the back, nobody will really blame you if it's Sai.
That's fair.
Well, that's true.
Okay.
My group doesn't get me.
Sai, nobody gets you. You don't have to say your group doesn't get you.
But-
Nobody gets you.
But if nobody gets me, then what I said about my group not getting me is still true.
You're such a tortured soul.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I hear, are you joining our friends on our adventure to the Ashenar Empire?
Yes.
Well, fantastic. Because Thalgus has hired me to accompany you and be a guide on your way.
Wait. Thalgus hired you?
Yes.
Thalgus is a competent dude.
No, I thought it was weird too.
What was he? His resources are thin.
I think you're confusing me with Sai. I may enjoy carousing, but I am a competent guide, I can assure you on the word of Thalgus.
We're gonna have to talk about what his budget is for our guides. Jeez. Okay.
I already sent a formal complaint.
Yeah, I'm sure that he will totally read that and everything.
So
Wow, vote
all
of
right.
confidence.
Well, if you have a vote of confidence from Thalgus, that has some purchase with me.
That's
Fine.
one.
Everybody's always making fun of us, freelance assassin types for just, not really caring about others and just being concerned with themselves. But I can truly tell you, I want nothing more to see you all safely to the Ashenar Empire.
Yes, for the pot of gold at the end of that guide.
I mean, that may be
Trip.
true,
Yeah,
but
Look, ultimately, our goals align for the moment, and that is fine by me.
all right.
Hey, Tonfa. Shut up. How was your trip?
It was good. It was ironically sobering.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Here's another beer.
Thank you.
Yep.
Majority of the people that I ever knew are dead.
That's depressing.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah. They're-
Who was it? Or was it multiple people?
Just like most of the people in the organization I spent a decade in are gone.
Oh.
I mean, I'm
Oh.
assuming it's not from short lifespan. Is there somebody we need to exact vengeance on?
Oh, tell me about it.
Eventually.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds like more like it's something I'm interested in. All right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll probably call in a favor when it comes that time, and or call in a parcel of money or something. But
Stay the hell away letter, maybe. One of those.
Those are best sent with bloody heads.
Deal.
All right.
okay. I can give we're going back to Wick's house for dinner. I heard you missed it. What the F?
Well, it was right after we released him from the box, and him being my acquaintance
We've worked together.
once,
Or twice. I can't remember.
maybe twice.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I felt the need to see him back to a place where he could sleep and not have to worry about getting killed.
Okay, fine, but we're going back for dinner this time.
Okay.
Wick was pretty sad about it. That you guys missed it.
I made it up. Her parents love me.
Yeah, she's not her parents.
Yeah.
Wick was pretty sad about this. This is like her town. This is her chance to show off like where she's from and who she is. And you guys missed dinner?
Well, I understand.
It sounds pretty crappy, bro.
But I was trying to see
This
that
is not-
he was okay.
This is not...
Like it's not like I did
It's
it because
me.
I wanted drinks.
You're bailing on your friends.
What is the D&D corollary to rocket science? This is not like arcane secret knowledge.
Sure.
Old magic.
We won't ask questions.
Yeah,
It's not old
this
magic.
is not old magic. Like,
It's not
I
fourth
understand,
edition.
but I felt the need to make sure that my friend was safe. I thought that was a little bit more important than dinner.
Well, I'm doing fine
Fine.
now. You're kind of being heartless there, Sai.
Yeah, I went to dinner last night.
But look, I'll tell everybody what's going on at dinner
Okay.
tonight when we get there and we're all there together.
Care to hang out with us until then?
Yeah.
Got any shopping to do? Or drinking?
I grabbed some armor on the way in. What's the, like, I don't know, like, magic items or trinkets, you know.
They're very expensive. We already looked.
Okay.
It was like 2,000 gold.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep, that's a lot.
I tried.
This saving the world thing has proven less lucrative than we
No.
had expected.
I wish we could just go back to killing people. At least then we'd have enough money for it.
It's always worked well for me.
Okay. To be fair, we did kill a lot of people in Dunhildar.
It's true. It was pretty great.
Yeah.
You would have loved it.
Including...
Did you get paid for it?
Kind of.
All right.
Including a young dragon.
We did do that.
Well, we didn't kill you.
It's true.
Yeah. Yep.
This time.
Okay, yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else. Is there nothing else you've wanted to do? I mean, we haven't chilled.
Well, I think now that you're here, I think they were waiting for you, and then we should start our preparations. But
Should we leave tomorrow then, maybe?
Maybe we had some guests show up here.
Right.
Yeah. Yesterday we went to go see the Arcane Alliance.
Those guys.
And what's the other one's name? Order of the Dawn.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought it went pretty well yesterday.
You heard back from them?
Yeah,
Valchar filled
both
me
of
in a little
them.
bit, yeah.
I don't. Well, they both came here, so I'm not sure Valchar knew, but yeah, they both
Okay.
came to look for us.
Velchar.
Yeah.
I gotta talk to him.
Why?
Well, he was looking for a certain item I could help him with, if you recall.
I don't have it yet then.
Maybe that
Don't-
happened.
Don't do that.
What item?
I don't know, I just assumed that because it's him, it's bad.
Okay.
You trust nobody. This Valchar character is pretty nice.
I trust nobody because of you.
Well, I didn't ask you to trust me. Maybe I did. I don't know. Did I ask you to trust me?
Not that I remember.
All right.
Look, Tampa. I'm the one that argues back and forth with Sai.
Oh,
I
there's
know
two
where
of
you
you now.
came from.
You guys have a thing. I
We
understand.
have a thing.
All right.
Yeah, they're
It's
a
not an
married couple.
engagement.
I don't want to get between you two and your thing.
Don't look at me. I didn't say anything.
Mm-hmm. Trouble in paradise.
Only about you and Dandelion.
Dandelion.
Fine, I'm friends with Dandelion. When you can remember her name correctly, then we will go back and, like, talk about the truth. But sure, if you want to talk about Dandelion, that's fine.
Are you saying it's not Dandelion?
It is not.
Is it Rosebud?
Nope. No sleds here.
Pretty sure it's Rosebud.
Nope. Okay.
We're getting a little meta here.
Yeah, Citizen Kane reference.
Yeah. little deep.
Okay, so you guys drink and have fun, continually
Did I
bickering.
see Velcher when I wasn't here last week?
No, you haven't seen him.
Then
Well,
I
I mean,
encourage us to go see Velcher. I think I haven't seen him, and it's been a while since I've hung out with a tiefling, and he seems like a nice guy,
Well,
as opposed to this jerk.
if I know Enna, she's gonna say yes, we should definitely do that, but inside she's gonna actually want to drink beer, so we probably shouldn't get in the way of that. Beer?
I'll tell you what. We should all drink beer until it's time to go to this wonderful dinner that I hear about.
Oh, yeah, you're not going.
I don't
Well,
get paid
look,
enough
if
for
you
this
if
garbage.
you need to talk to Velchar, I mean, you can stop by.
We'll bring Valchar here.
Oh, all right. Sure.
Do keep in mind that
You know what? I'm not in a hurry. That's fine. I'm not wanted. I can see when I'm not wanted.
You didn't just stab me, did you?
No, that's just a little bit of poison. You'll notice later.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that seems to be breaking out in a rash.
Mm-hmm.
Probably okay. Look, I can just I kind of wanted to walk around the city a little bit more, so I can go get Valtar and bring him back.
We can drink and walk.
It's fine. You guys stay here and be idiots together. That's totally fine.
I'll be right back. And I go up to, because I've got a room, and I change into some rather nice looking clothes and come out appearing totally Tober.
Good. Great.
So,
Hey, Tonfa, you look
suit
fast.
with an undone tie.
Mannerisms.
Oh, all right. Well, let's go to the library then.
Yay, libraries.
You can
You
stay
can
here.
stay here if you want.
Okay, see ya.
All right.
I'll see you just after dinner.
No, come to dinner. Come on.
Maybe I'll have somebody here to help me with
Free
that.
food.
Okay, I'll be there.
Yeah, you like my mom.
It's true. Your mom's kind of the best.
If you're not back a half hour before dinner, I'm going to come get you, and that will not be pleasant for you. Do you understand me? Half hour before dinner.
Or she might send
I understand
me.
you. Yes,
Half hour.
I understand you.
Okay. All right.
So
Let's
what's
go
happening
to the
now?
library. We're going to the
The
library.
two of you.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. You guys make it there. Valchar's reading. Did you guys make it there?
All right.
We're
Okay,
just
okay.
skipping forward right to it.
Hold on a sec. Hey, Valchar.
Oh, hey.
He said he had something. for
Oh,
you.
yes. And I give you this vial with, it says raspberry candy on one side and then has a symbol on the other side that looks an awful lot like what he might call butts.
Yeah. Is it
Is
my
this what I
blood?
think it is?
That's exactly what you think it is.
Got it.
You're welcome.
What?
Thank you.
What is that?
I'm trying to remember where we... Oh, it was the...
The assassin.
Yeah, the assassin.
That was the not me.
Yeah.
Did you pick up a new drug habit I need to know about? It seems like this has been a very eventful city.
We will say that if this were a drug, whoever ingests this drug will be dead.
Dude, you gotta dose more carefully than that.
No, it's designed for that.
Yeah.
This isn't secret arcane magic, lore, knowledge, whatever I said earlier.
Old magic.
Old
Old
magic.
magic.
You remember not Tongfa?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had this in his mouth, and when we started questioning him, broke the vial and died.
Oh wait,
Got it.
that's what you made?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you made the thing to get Sai to knock Sai out.
No,
No.
this is
No,
Oh.
It was the
I
phony
mean,
stuff,
technically
and he
this would
was
knock
like,
Sai
okay.
out.
what is
Clearly.
that? And I'm like, I know exactly what that is.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, however, we want to actually write cyanide in.
Sure.
As,
Valchar,
Dead juice.
yeah.
if you ever feel compelled to use that on Sai, promise you'll talk to me first.
I will not use it on any of us.
I could understand if you wanted to use it on Sai, but talk to me first, okay?
Are you pushing me to use it on Sai?
No, well,
If this is a thing, you might want to talk to me first. I'm really sorry about my friend. We carouse every now and
told him
then.
that I'm engaged to Dandelion, which sounds like a horse name, and is also
Oh.
wrong.
Dandelion might not be what he said.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
What?
No, just
What is the more detail that you are
There-
hiding from me right
there
now,
isn't more
Valchar?
detail. It's knowing that reaction to what Sai said, and knowing that it is much more intense than what you are reacting as right now.
I don't want you to use the poison on Sai, but talk to me first if you feel compelled to use it because you hate him because he's a jerk. Thank you. Okay,
I will.
moving on. You make those? How do you make those?
I mean, if we're being frank here, it's in my job description.
I'm sad. That is now empty, and I don't want to make it sound like I'm peeing again.
If you're gonna do it now. You already interrupted.
I know,
You've
right?
already interrupted.
Yeah,
Pour
you
the drink now.
explained it. The disclaimer is there.
We won't laugh.
What else can you make?
Well,
I'm less
what
interested
are
in
you
a
asking about?
suicide bottle, but I don't know, something else interesting.
Looking for something to give somebody boils, to give somebody the unconsciousnesses, to give somebody that I'm deads. I mean, what are you looking for? Sometimes I can just make you sleep well.
Is there something that I can throw at somebody and have a fun or interesting effect, or explode or something?
Ingestion is usually required. Delivery mechanisms can be arranged, but that's not my specialty.
Okay. Let me know if you ever develop that skill set. I'd be interested.
I might know some people. We'll talk later.
Okay. Sounds good. Cool.
I don't know if we're wanting to.
What are you guys doing now?
Okay.
Are we fast forwarding to dinner?
Should we? Well, did Wick have something?
Yeah.
Did
God.
I get
let's-
greeted by
let's
the parents?
Pan over to Wick.
You would have seen the dad sitting
Okay,
there working.
so
Just kind
that
of.
was awkward because nobody told me that not me met them already, so I introduced myself again. But I wasn't all bubbly. I was really respectful.
When you guys walked in, he just was like, "Welcome to the library," and just kind of gave Enna like a little second look, and as she walked by, just kind
Enna would have like nodded, like sort of
right.
agreeing.
It wouldn't have been like an
All right.
overly big thing. If you go to dinner, it would be. I don't know how that's gonna work. You guys figure that out. All right, Wick.
So the first thing Wick does is go to the shrine to her deity.
Okay.
And she puts a folded note among the other offerings. Would I know of any place to go to learn more about necromancy?
No, you wouldn't know about where to go to learn about that, but you know kind of a sketchy area where that type of stuff might
I would
go down.
like to go there.
By herself.
By yourself?
Yep.
Wait, Enna taught her how to disappear into a crowd. She's fine.
Yeah,
Clink, 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 clink.
That's why.
She is dressed a little more casually. She's not wearing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's got slightly better armor now. Still gives her disadvantage, but it's not clinking everywhere.
Yeah,
It is 8:30.
it's just 8:30. We started late though.
Yeah, no,
a
I'm
little
just
bit
wondering.
more. Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah. Okay. Sure. You go to town. We'll try to make this quicker.
Yeah.
So, what are you trying to find?
Any info on Kellen? Has anybody seen him?
All right.
there?
How are you going to inquire? These are not people who have chit chat conversations.
Yep.
Is there like a really sketchy magic shop or something in that area of town?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for, like a shop or something where he might have gone, where I could figure this out.
Okay. Okay.
You're looking for it's not Diagon Alley, it's
Nocturne Alley.
Nocturne Alley. That's what she's looking for.
Okay. You can find a couple rundown sketchy shops where you feel like you shouldn't be walking in there.
I go in with a gold piece in my hand, and I look for a shop owner, shopkeep, something like that.
Hello.
Hi. Is there like a counter?
Yeah.
I put the gold coin on the counter. I'm looking for Kellen Tibbers.
You're looking for Kellen Tibbers, and why should I help you?
Because I want information, and when I want information, I get it.
All right, how are you trying to do that? Is that an intimidation or
Yes.
persuasion?
Yeah. Yeah, that is intimidation. That's
Good
what trying to
luck.
be. Well, it's she's trying to carry herself like she carried herself in Dunhildar when she was pretending to be a.
So when no one walks into a bar,
All right, give me
12.
and
I just need to know if he's been here.
well, you're not going to get very far with this faked personality of yours. I think you should probably go home now.
It's getting less and less fake. Where is my brother?
You should go home now, dear.
Uh-oh.
That can't be good.
I cast
I would like to-
friends.
I would like to go to jail to see Rick.
I cast friends.
Okay.
It's advantage on
Yeah, it's-
charisma checks,
Okay.
basically.
For the duration, you have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile towards you. When the spell ends, the creature realizes you use magic to influence its mood and becomes hostile towards you. A creature prone to violence might attack you. Another creature might seek retribution in other ways, at your discretion, depending on the nature of your interaction with it.
And it lasts for
1 minute.
Okay.
With concentration.
Sure.
You want me to start the timer?
Look, I can pay you a little bit more. I just need to know if he's been here, and if he has, where he went.
Okay, give me your roll with advantage.
What am I rolling? Intimidation, persuasion?
You're not.
Charisma
You're,
is what it was.
you're not intimidating him. That's
Okay,
done.
so
It would be persuasion at this point.
14.
Well, I wouldn't be very good at my job if I just gave up everyone who walked in the door.
I put another 5 gold on the counter. He's my brother. He hasn't been home. I just want to make sure he's okay. I don't need to know what he bought. Just need to know if he's been here and where he went.
Well, he was here about 6 months ago. Sold him a few books on some of my wares, and he was quite interested and started talking and showing up in this area quite often.
Thank you very much. And then I turn and walk away as fast as I can.
Okay. You mall walk out?
Yeah. And I go home.
Okay. Sounds good. I think we're gonna fast forward to dinner, or what? What were you two doing after talking to Valchar?
I don't know. I don't know what Enna wants to do.
Okay, we'll just say you guys screw around until
That's
dinner.
pretty much
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
think
doing.
Okay.
maybe
I'm
Enna
getting
like
to-
takes a nap.
Nothing
from a long day of
relevant.
travel.
I'm
like,
getting to know Valchar and Enna.
Okay, cool.
Chilling.
So it's 30 minutes or an hour before dinner.
29 minutes, actually.
Ooh.
Okay, 29 minutes before dinner.
I'm there 30 minutes before dinner, but I don't walk in until 29 minutes.
Okay, so it's 30 minutes before dinner.
You're just outside the door going like, and 29. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, did we decide that there are clocks? I can't remember
I
if
have
clocks
beds.
exist or
Not
not.
really.
Okay.
They're on stop. Like
So I
but-
probably have like a sort of a range of when I know it's gonna
Yeah.
be. So it's probably not on the dot 30 that I'm walking out the door.
what are you doing in all of this?
I'm trying to get dinner.
Okay, so
Gonna get
you were with
fed.
Valchar. Valchar, what are you doing? Tonfa.
I will be telling you a lot of false information about me.
I'm also just trying to get acquainted with the group. I'm treating it as a job. I'm going to be taking these people
Right.
and just, got to know what I'm dealing with. So
Wait, I want to know what at least a couple of the false things are, because like Enna probably might think they're true.
You're not with. You said you went to take a nap.
Yeah, I was probably hanging out for a little bit and then took a nap.
It would be probably hometown. Would be false.
that's okay. I don't even remember that.
That's cool. Basically, the things that would be true, because that would be a smaller list, would be actual name, former manager of Camaro.
I already knew that stuff.
Yeah, you would.
Boring.
Because that basically anything that would be public knowledge would
Yeah.
be the things that you would know.
So what is it that you were a manager of?
Cavaro, who was
Wrestler.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, wrestling, you'd have a manager on the outside of the ring. That was me, essentially.
Hype man.
Yeah, more or less. We've been to Dune Hildar, and then whatever else I remember us talking about prior.
All right.
So,
Okay. So are you bringing what are you doing when it's about dinner time?
I will leave. I am not bringing him.
Are you gonna follow him?
If I get the hint, which seems pretty obvious, I'll just head back to the.
It'll be the.
pub or whatever.
All right. I guess it's time for them to make dinner, so should probably head back in there.
All right.
Had to do all the work.
I would invite you, but didn't see. It's not my place.
Right.
So
Have I seen Wick show up?
No,
No.
Wick didn't. You just went back home. Right.
I have not gone to the library at all today.
All right. Yeah.
sorry, man, but
So a little bit, I guess. Actually, yeah. The dad is gonna be walking back. Valchar, Tonkfa, yes, we're gonna be closing the library a little bit early for dinner.
Okay. do you want me to put these books away?
Just leave them out. It'll be fine. I'll take care of them in the morning. Why don't you guys just come on? We're gonna go get some dinner.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know if I should.
Oh,
I
of
appreciate
course. No, come on. You've already been over there, and yeah, I haven't seen you for a while.
Really? All right. You haven't. Right. Well, if you're absolutely sure that I should come to dinner.
Well, I mean, why not? You're one of Wick's friends, of course.
I am one of Wick's friends. I should come to dinner. You're right. All right. Well, if you insist. Thank you so much.
All right.
What was your name?
Let's go.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Wick's dad.
Mr. T. Pity the fool
Oh boy.
who doesn't make it to dinner.
So you guys, he brings you guys back in. You're already inside, or coming shortly after. To
Little
a
tipsy.
stressed out Enna, a little bit stressing out.
Wick is in her room until somebody gets her.
Okay. You hear a lot of commotion downstairs as I think Enna would be first, Valchar and Tonkfa will be next, and then Sai.
As always.
And I'm gonna
Not as
grab
always.
some plates and start setting the table, or just assisting and.
Oh, thank you, Tonkfa. Very nice as always. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
As always.
This is even. It's now. It started off awkward, and now it's just like more and more of like I get it. I'll leave.
If you want to kick me out, just say it.
I'm only going off of what the parents have done, interacted with you guys.
I know.
Other Tonkfa was super nice. That's why they're like, yeah, bring him back, of course.
I'll go call to Wick and say, hey Wick, I think we're getting ready for dinner.
Oh, I'll be down in a minute.
Your mom's a bit, Wick's mom's a bit
Okay.
frantic, kind of.
You said you're not a child, right? Okay, just making sure.
And she didn't find the erotica?
34.
Wow.
33. She's like 19. No mirror.
Yeah.
So, people start, I guess, sitting down to the table at this point. And,
Wick would come down after a minute.
okay. Everybody kind of takes their seat and start eating, and food's good. It's not as much as you'd think, because
They weren't prepared.
they weren't prepared. There were 2 extra people from what she was anticipating, but just kind of general conversation happens, and unless somebody wants to do anything.
Yeah, so
Okay.
at a certain point I say, I should probably update you guys on what I found out at the conference summit thing. It's sort of some dire news from the rest of the continent, really. What? Nothing. Okay. Alright. I haven't even told you the dire news yet. Okay. Well, my group, sorry, Mr. and Mrs. T, I was a member of a group, that has been mostly slaughtered
Oh my.
throughout the continent. And so that's where I was when everyone was still here.
Did you say mostly slaughtered through the continent?
Yeah. I was at a summit of the surviving members, so I'm sorry to bring you bad news.
I'm not part of the group.
No, it was me and sometimes Sai.
Seldomly, obviously.
Oh
But
my God.
the things are pretty bad in the Empire. I mean, they've always been bad because the Empire's garbage, but we're basically not there anymore. There aren't that many contacts that I still have in the group. There have been strongholds destroyed, and areas in and near the Empire are really quite dangerous now. So I apologize for the sobering dinner conversation, but it's pretty bad out there. Duskhaven seems to have mostly be unscathed, right? This area.
Yeah. We
Sorry, I'm
haven't heard
asking
any
the
news.
DM.
Oh, yeah.
Duskhaven has thus far avoided the gaze of, but I mean, I can't imagine that it'll last too long.
Oh, why? You guys are gonna stay with us for a while, right? Stay here while it's safe.
I don't think we're really going to be staying for very long. We had other places we needed to go, out to the
Rathmar Alliance, right?
to the Ashinar Empire.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, I was just waiting for somebody to try and stop me, honestly.
Wait, that's through the Empire. What? No, you guys can't go through the Empire with this.
Well, no, I mean, we need to send some messages there, but we just have some work in that direction.
No, you can't travel that direction.
Don't worry, Mama.
Wick,
Don't worry, Mama.
you can't go
Don't
there.
worry, Mama.
You see like a tear go down her face. She kind of like picks up her
No, Mama, don't
stuff
worry.
and she kind of like goes upstairs.
Mama!
No, I'll see to her. Just you can't go to
I know.
such dangerous.
I know.
He stands up and
No, I know.
follows.
I probably shouldn't have said that.
Did he leave?
Yeah,
or
they
just-
left. They both left.
What's going on?
It's a lot of information we didn't tell them.
In all the information you all told me, you didn't think to tell me that you didn't tell them these things?
How do you think I
It
feel?
would have been the best one.
We just didn't want to be the ones to tell them. We thought you should do that.
Well, great. Thanks
Or
for
talk
giving
about
me the honor.
You were doing
We
fine.
are-
It was
Going to the
you. But it's fine because
We do need some real talk, though. Traveling through the Empire is particularly dangerous right now. And we're short on contacts. And
Why do you think I was
checkpoints
hired?
and safe houses. You are one person.
With many contacts.
All throughout on the way there?
Most of the way there.
Okay. There's some hope in the Rathmar Alliance. At
Ashmore?
least Rathamar.
Rathmar.
Okay, it is.
There's some hope in the
I don't know.
Rathamar Alliance for the Enclave. There's some stuff going on there. I honestly, I'm not 100% certain that we're going to be able to get to Ashinar. alive and unspotted by our enemies. One other thing, did I hear about what kinds of enemies were in some of these other places? Is it still like lizard folk and is like the dragon thing common, or
that's not like
it...
a common thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly agents of the Thalmar Empire.
Okay, so just sort of a motley crew of humanoid, like spies, and
Right.
that sort of thing. Okay,
A lot of subterfuge.
sure.
Huh?
They're playing a dangerous game, the like of which the Shadow Cloaks are good at.
Well, I guess good thing that we have one with us.
Shadow Cloaks. Thalgus is the leader of the Shadow Cloaks, just in case.
Got it.
Yes.
You don't
Yeah.
need to know that. No.
Well, I mean, I've said it before. Why do you think I was hired? But
Look, I'm not doubting that you're capable,
I am.
but I don't know if Thalgus knew the full situation.
fair enough.
He has a network, and he has a good one, and he's cooperating with us, so he probably has the same information that we do, but...
So, I mean, do you have a proposition? Like, we either pack up and go home, or we prepare as best as we can. What preparations?
I mean, we need to go see the elves at some point. They're one of the more powerful groups on the continent. I mean, there's really no going around it.
It's true.
We have the options of waiting until it dies down,
Which won't.
which it won't anytime soon.
How far does the empire stretch between? So do they go all the way? So we would have to go through it, or is there a way that we can go around?
The only way around would be south, which would be a very long journey, going through. But actually, no. You would still have to go through the southern part of Thalmar. You'd have to go to the unclaimed north, and
Which is to the south of it.
no, through the north.
Okay.
Like the unclaimed northern lands.
Yeah.
It's somewhat uncharted and very dangerous.
Did I hear anything about particular territories of the Thalmar that were more dangerous than others?
It was like a very surgical strike throughout most of the area.
Okay.
It was a very planned effort of a long time, and it all executed once throughout the country. I mean, as fast as once can be in this time period. But yeah, it was a very targeted strike, and it wasn't just your organization. Multiple organizations were hit.
I mean, it sounds like with a lot of chaos, it wouldn't be too hard to look like refugees. Lay low.
I mean, as we know, there's always ways to get through.
Yeah.
Just a matter of
Avoid the highly populated areas. Lay low. I can scout ahead and work with people I know to find us the least populated, least patrolled areas. And I mean, it sounds like somebody said you guys killed a dragon, or I don't know. I mean, it seems like you guys are prepared for a fight.
Make sure you don't say that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry about that, Wick.
You didn't know.
I didn't know. I yes. I'll keep my mouth shut around your parents as much as I can. But, I mean, if this is the task at hand...
Do we have a choice in this? I mean, we sort of do.
I think the question is travel at night or travel during day.
And it sounds like your contacts might be the best way through, hopefully without being detected.
Best way that you have right now, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have to be careful.
So I agree that we have to take the route that we've sort of charted. but
And do you have like a planned route and notes on how? No. All right.
Kind of relying on whoever we were meeting here.
So I kind of do. I think I have like a
We're
map,
screwed.
and I'm like pointing out
We're
like.
screwed.
Well, I think, if you go off in this direction towards, we might
Right.
be able to meet some people here, and I'm kind of like, this is, I know this is a heavily patrolled area, and we can avoid that, and do I have a little bit of knowledge about the massive planned attack ahead of time?
You didn't know about that, no.
No, I mean, I didn't know ahead of time, but do I know about it?
Yeah.
Okay. So might I know that, there are some survivors and some resistance at all?
No, you wouldn't have that.
I have no idea. Okay.
Is
But-
Wick showing like a lot of like emotional distress?
Wick is basically just sitting there, silent.
Okay.
I am in character.
Okay, that's why I'm just seeing to make sure
So
if people
no?
notice or not. Or
so what's our plan here in Duskhaven before we go on?
Did we ever hear back from either of the two?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the arcane
we
were supposed to come here.
did. Right?
We
You
did.
said we did.
Yes, they both summoned us.
Wait, both?
Both.
They both.
When did
Okay.
they summon us?
They just.
Right before you showed up, basically.
They just
No,
said
no, no.
to come.
When did they summon us for?
I don't think they gave us a
They
time
didn't.
frame.
They just said we're invited.
They really didn't seem like they wanted to talk very much. I don't know why. Kind
No.
of the uptight fellows.
Did they say we were invited or we were summoned?
Very different.
Pretty sure it was summoned.
Pretty sure it was summoned.
Was it summoned? I think it was summoned.
Alright.
That usually means do that right now.
Well, we couldn't miss dinner.
You should have told us right away when you got the message.
I should have told you in front of your parents.
My dad was in the library all day. My mom was. There were
Look,
times.
What's done is done. What's done is done. We can't go until tomorrow. They're not going to be accepting.
And when we go, you guys
Visitors.
can go to the Order of the Dawn. I'll go to the Arcane Alliance, since it's better for me not to go over there.
And you didn't
Are they the
talk
blue
about
ones or
it,
the red
so-
ones?
I will go to the blue ones. You will go to the red ones.
Okay.
You going alone?
I guess you can come with me. I don't know.
It's up to you. They're your folks.
I think young Wick here should probably have somebody accompany her.
I can take care of
I
myself.
didn't say you couldn't take care of yourself. I
Wow,
said it
this
looks
is
like we
really
need
not a
friend.
fight that I want to have right now. So if Wick would like somebody to join her, she has her pick. And if she wants to go alone, that's fine.
I don't know exactly what happened at the Order of the Dawn. Sai and Valtra went in there alone. I just kind of walked them to the area.
If I remember correctly, we thought that one went better than the first one. Correct?
Well, you guys can go there, and if you want to come with me, you can, Enna.
Okay, that sounds good.
So you and I will go to the Order of the Dawn.
Yep.
And you two will go to the
Arcane Alliance.
Arcane Alliance. Deal.
And I'm going to have dinner.
This would be tomorrow.
Where you are back at the hotel, or the inn.
I'm sorry.
Don't talk to my friend like that, okay?
Okay. Don't make me have to say it again. And that's directed specifically to you.
What did I do?
Stop. Drop it now.
Somebody should answer my question then.
I think perhaps Sai should go back to the bar, and maybe you and I should go to the Order of the Dawn. I can be very persuasive.
I don't...
Not sure persuasive is what we need right now.
No, I don't know what you need. I'm just trying to honestly move us along, but...
How much of do you know what happened in Dunildar?
There was some troubles I've heard about.
Okay. You can be there as a body, but this discussion is about Dunildar.
Well, you're right. I wouldn't be much help then.
So, You can do what you want with
You guys
it.
actually kind of hear like a shout from upstairs, like a little bit of frantic, not like screaming for help, but like angry and sad kind of shout.
I am gonna go talk to my parents. I would, no offense, but we don't have a lot of room here, and I have known Enna much longer than I've known you. I trust Enna, so the spare bedroom is going to Enna.
By all means, miss.
I'm sorry to both of you.
It's okay. I don't think this dinner went as anybody planned.
And surely I did not mean to reveal too much to your parents.
It's okay. It's going to be okay. Like I told them.
All right, well, I'm out.
I think if it's alright with everybody, I'll take Tongfu back to the inn and I'll be right back.
Be safe.
Thanks.
I will go upstairs
Okay.
to my
And
parents.
you two will be left awkwardly at the dinner table alone.
Hold on, so, it's just like, this is too awkward.
Yeah. I regret nothing.
It was not that. It was the rest of the conversation. Just like.
Good luck, Enna.
Well,
Oh God!
I
What was that?
screwed that one up.
Well,
It wasn't you!
at least you didn't say anything directly about what we experienced.
Yeah.
This is something that they would eventually be finding out.
So what's the deal with Wick's parents?
The fact that we haven't told them about a lot of the dangerous stuff that we've been doing.
Okay. So what do they think we've been doing?
I don't remember what
Traveling.
it just.
Seeing the world.
Yep.
Huh.
Thankfully, I don't really carry weapons, so it's kind of easy for me to.
Speak for yourself. As she pulls out 2 short swords, a longbow, and a crossbow, and maybe
How many
a
daggers do you
dagger.
have?
I think I have daggers too. Yeah.
8.
Okay. It's just like
And the
all
studded
in.
leather armor.
I would knock on my parents'
Yeah.
door.
You hear some kind of like muffled. Just hold on. The door opens up. Your dad's there.
Can I talk to you two? Please.
He kind of like pushes you back a little and closes the door. Just let your mom be for a little while.
No, it's okay. I promise. It's good stuff.
You can tell me.
I'm not going.
I've always wanted you to go out and live the world and live your life, and I've always told myself it'll be okay. I mean, all my kids are gone. We'd always hoped that someone would be here, but I knew that day would come. But your mom will never accept that.
I'm not going to leave you guys here alone, unprotected.
We can take care of ourselves, but your mom will never agree to that.
No, I haven't told the others. I'm not going to leave you here. I've seen what Enna talked about. I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want you guys to worry, but it's not like the stories. I've gotten hurt. I've almost lost my friends.
And knowing that that danger is going to be heading here to my family, how am I supposed to leave you here?
We're your parents. We'll always be your parents. If you can make the world better, that's... I don't know. I don't know. It's... I don't know. Just... we should talk tomorrow and figure it out. Just go to bed. We'll deal with this in the morning.
Okay.
He opens the door, goes in and closes it.
Wick just goes right to her room, closes the door.
Everybody else kind of goes to bed-ish.
I assume Valchar at some point shows me where my room is.
I'll probably ask, so where are they putting you?
It's the one with the short bed.
I think a spare room?
Callum's room.
Probably the only room that's available.
Sure.
I'll lead you to...
I would have been fine with the floor. I've slept on a lot of floors.
their parents.
Well, and Wick was upset.
Yeah. I don't know what to do in this situation. Because on one hand, I am worried about Wick, but on the other hand, we have this much bigger issue that's going on that I can't help but move forward towards it.
At this point, wherever we are, we're whispering, or maybe we're just like in my room or something like that.
That's the room right next to it. Please be in the room.
We know how little sound is trapped.
Oh, please be in the room next to it.
Then whatever. If we go into your room, it's fine. Whatever. But
Which would be the room right next to the parents.
Not appropriate.
Too soon.
Not in this house.
She's engaged.
How dare you?
The Enna judge face on Discord is what I have. So.
Or dandelion thing.
I worry that Wick's in over her head. Not that she can't take care of herself, because she can. But I worry about what happened with the dragon when she froze. I worry that this is taking a toll on her that we're not equipped to help her deal with. I've seen it before.
Just since the abilities that she got, it's been a lot of unanswered questions, and it's been taking a toll on me trying to find out what's going on. I can only imagine what Wick's going through.
I knew someone who is in all likelihood dead now, who had to go, she didn't have a patron in the same way, but she had to go through the process of figuring out how her magic worked. It wasn't like, my brother studied it, right? Like, he went to an academy. This person, her name was Zavari, she came by it naturally, and it was definitely a painful, she told me about it, it was a painful process for her to figure that out about herself, and why it was unpredictable at times. You know, especially when you're like growing up, like a teenager, and suddenly you have a flame and you don't know where it came from, right? That sort of thing. But you know, she had people who could support her and could help her through it and give her guidance. She found, you know, another person or two that had similar sort of natural magic, and she was able to figure out how to use it. And I worry that we can't do that for Wick.
That's probably the only thing I'm okay at, because a similar thing happened to me with my abilities.
Yeah.
But I have no bearing on how to help with family issues. I don't know how to. I had a good relationship with dragons and Dragonborn. It's a situation that is definitely the more important situation by far, and it's not something I can help with the abilities. I can help try to control them. And that's what we've been trying to do on the daily. Well, except for when we haven't been able to due to miscellaneous reasons.
Yeah.
But I cannot. I can't help with this Kellen issue.
I mean, you know, I'm also the youngest of my family, but we mostly got along. The drama was the generation before me. My family, we were okay. I mean, you know, with my dad being human, there was always kind of a pall over the house if we ever got really sick or injured, because, you know, he's the only one who was dying anytime soon. But, you know, we were honestly kind of a mundane family. It's why I left.
Yeah, I was the stereotypical problem child. But my parents loved me. They would get upset at me, as any right parent would.
Sure.
But I was an only child.
Yeah.
But I don't question her parents at all. I don't even question them getting upset.
No.
It's all about protection. But yeah, I being an only child, I have nothing with siblings.
It does make me wonder how they reacted when her brothers left. How many siblings does she have?
3.
Yeah, I think we're both the youngest of 4. Yeah. What happened when they... I mean, Kellen appears to have just sort of disappeared, but what about the other 2? What about when they left?
I don't know, but just kind of trying to remember what was said when. No, that was just directly to you.
She did tell you that her 2 older brothers went off to train in magic in school.
Okay.
So they were kind of sent off with like, oh, you're gonna go do.
You have a direction. So they had a direction. Wick's kind of just on an adventure, which is a little more open-ended.
Yeah, tell me about it. I can get why that would cause anxiety.
So, I don't know where we go tomorrow. Obviously, the only thing that I know for sure that we have to do is go talk to the 2 groups, 2 kingdoms, or whatever you want to call them.
Ruling group. I don't know what they do. I just got here. I don't know.
Right. That's all I'm focused on right now. Because if I split my focus anymore, I don't. We know what happens when my brain starts to think a little too much.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get to that again.
Yeah. We don't want to see you there.
So I guess we'll see what tomorrow brings.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, you guys go to sleep. You make it back.
Yep.
Unless you plan to do anything, unless you plan to like stay or something.
No.
No. So I kind of like, we're chatting, I think.
On the walk back,
Yeah.
probably.
And then I kind of shift things and I get in your face. I'm like, so what's with this gnome?
What about her?
Are you bringing her with? Because she can barely have dinner with her parents. And if you're going to drag her through an empire on whatever it is you're doing, she's going to have it together. So do we leave her? Do we get rid of her? Or do we take her?
We don't get rid of her if get rid of her means what I think you think it means.
All right.
I know that this isn't much to give you, but I think it's kind of up to her at this point. I mean, I guess I never really thought about her not coming with.
Well, do you want her with? Because as she is, you can't just go running around with somebody in that state. She's going to get us all hurt.
Yeah, I want her with.
Okay. So how do we help her get her stuff together?
I think possibly trying to teach her a thing or two about subterfuge on the way there might help.
All right.
To be honest, I don't really think that she's had to deal with that a whole lot.
Fair enough.
So,
I think getting her out of town might be a problem.
out of this town,
She's kind of losing it. I don't know if you noticed.
that's a little bit more common than you think.
Oh, all right. Well, you're the boss.
All right, then you guys call it a night.
I think you need to know a couple things about her family that nobody really likes to talk about in case it comes up.
Is this going to matter? Because if it matters, I should know it.
I don't think it's going to matter, but her brother's an asshole.
All right? I know a lot of assholes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at one of them.
I deserve that. I don't know why, but I deserve that.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's just something. I really just met him for the first time the other day, and he's not somebody we want to run into on the way there. That being said, from the sounds of what Enna said, there's a lot of people we don't want to meet on the way there, so that just adds one to the list.
All right. Well,
Do me a favor. Don't ask her about him.
sure.
Yeah. Ask me about him, and I'll let you know. I'll get you the information.
Is there anybody else that might need to be asked about him? I know some people.
Not yet.
Not yet. All right. I'm just saying. Now, while we're, here in Duskhaven, would be a good time to learn. If he's going to show up, now's the time to learn a little bit more about him.
There'll be time tomorrow, so
right.
let me talk to Wick and I'll see if that's something that she would be interested in.
Well, she doesn't have to know.
Yeah, that doesn't typically go well.
All right.
With Wick it goes fine. With Valchar it doesn't.
All right.
So
Well, if you're set on bringing her with, I mean, I know you said this happens more often than you think, but I think she's a liability. So,
I mean, we're all a liability in certain circumstances. Let's be honest. And straight up 1-to-1 battle where we both know where each other are, neither of us are very good at that.
I try to avoid those.
So do I. But I'm just saying, we all have circumstances where we're not optimal.
All right.
Okay.
Try not to talk to her too much. She doesn't like you.
I got that.
Yeah. I don't like you also. Did you get that?
I don't care about that.
Okay. That's for the best. All right. Have a good night.
Thanks. You better get back there. Last thing she wants is you probably being gone for another night. I think she's a little perturbed you missed dinner.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right.
All right, guys, head back, and we are gonna take our break.
Beer break.
Short break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely didn't hit start recording, by the way.
Yep.
Oh no.
I'd say stop the stream real quick and then restart it. That way we can just export the raw video from Twitch.
Wait, we weren't streaming?
No,
No, we were
We
streaming.
were streaming. We weren't recording.
We will figure it out and we will handle it. I'll edit it.
Are we still live?
Yes, we are trying to figure out how to click the break.